just gonna smooth that stone over if I can. Guess I can't. Alright, I'll go screw myself. The birds have been set up at least. Food looks like it's trying. What is this? Oh, you were a new finished goods stockpile. I forgot about you. So, a new one. New route. I'm going to call this detritus. You have a stop there. Here's stop. Pulls from there. Finished goods. Everything but figurines, amulets, scepters, crowns, rings, earrings, bracelets, large gems, and totems. And your vehicle is that. That should condense that down. The only thing remaining is that food. That food is kind of supposed to be getting brought down to the tavern, but I suspect since everything else is acting buggy, that the taverns has been acting buggy too. Why is all my hair going crazy? Because I don't remember which way this thing was supposed to be going. Supposed to be dumping to the north. It kind of was. Like all food should be down here right now. So why isn't it? So pause. Was it this one? Is this the one I was doing? That is the booze one, yes. So Q. Let me see what your settings are. Drinks, plants, and prepared food. That's it, right? Drinks, plants, and prepared food. Yep. PX. Rid of you. Food. Make sure that all they allow is drinks, plants, and prepared food. You as well. Somehow made the same mistake twice. I don't learn from my mistakes. Drinks, plants, and prepared food. Go to the hauling route for booze. Peppermint boozables. Stop one. Remove the obsolete. Put in the new one. Make sure it's got the same settings. Drinks, plants, prepared food. That should mean that people start moving the bottom one to the top one. Let me make sure that we remove restriction on barrels as much as possible. That should start getting people to just take whatever's on the bottom one and dump it to the one on the top. Oh boy, we have merchants. I cannot believe my good fortunes. That instrument has been in that corner forever. Is this another artifact and no one's going to touch it? No, it's just a random instrument that we're just not messing with. Okay, cool. So nobody is filling up the minecart. Where antelope? Merchants, yay! Yay, merchants! What race are they? I think dwarves. Axe dwarf, yeah, right. We got dwarven merchants today. Nobles. You know what? Why aren't you at the highest setting by now? There you go. All counts accurate. I don't even know why I was trying to not do that. Where'd the food go? We have idlers. People should be taking these and dumping it in there. I don't know why they're not doing this. Is it because they're barrels? Like, really, I don't care at this point. You know what? Fuck it. You can have your damn barrels back. Pick it up and dump it in the wagon.
It's mine.
Really? How? How did a buzzard run off of my food? I mean, like, other than the massive opening I have right now that I didn't think about. But we can ignore that. That didn't happen. Not the one I was looking for, but it works. Oh god, is this a were antelope? The were antelope grabs the militia commander by the fourth toe, right foot with his left lower arm. What the fuck is that? Goddamn were antelope. Oh no, I cannot do certain exports. Woe is me. Whatever shall I do? Now notice that I've had the top of this off for not that long of a time, and I don't think we've heard of anyone throwing up too much anymore. Like, we're not getting pounded with the vomiting, like, sounds. This guy might... I think he's nauseous. I don't think he's going to be vomiting. We should be good. Ooh, bloop, bleep. Wood probably needs to get fixed. I don't care. Food for the drinks is going to need to get fixed at some point. I don't want to deal with that. Are you still cluttered? Yeah, you are, because they're not taking the alcohol out of you because they're not fixing the thing down in the tavern. Why aren't they fixing the tavern? Oh, there we go. They're doing it now. There we go. Now we can move 3 more things down, dump them up, 3 things, dump it up, so on and so forth. That should free up both the brewmaster and this here. Because really, I don't want this having either of the things that it has. If I go here and look at food, it just has prepared food, and it really shouldn't. Yeah, I'm going to turn off its prepared food. I want everyone to move everything here upstairs. Go. This shouldn't be here anymore. All of these should be upstairs. That is the place to be eating the foods. Now this area has a lot of animals in it. Including a bear that I don't think I care about. The bear can go up top. The bear hasn't even implied that it's hungry. So if I go to you, I assign animal to chain and I grab that bear. Grizzly bear. And we can just have the grizzly bear up here. Like I said, grizzly bear hasn't even implied that it needs food. I don't think grizzly bears are foragers. Either that or they starve real slow. Boo-doo-doo. Grizzly bears. Steals food, steals drinks. But I'm not seeing anything about them having to forage. So we're good. They'll consume any food and drink that they have carelessly lying around. Yep, very rare. Only 2 to 3 of them will exist in a single region before they're considered locally extinct. They'll also not spawn during the winter, mimicking real-life hibernation. War grizzlies can make fast work of a goblin ambush if they are not outnumbered. You tell me of a goblin ambush where they're not going to outnumber you. Elite mark swords with 10 bears assigned splendid ideas. The bears will act as a biting meat shield while your crossbows. Grizzly bears are exotic mounts and are sometimes spotted being ridden by humans. Alright, so yeah, no, I don't have anything to worry about. Kick ass. If nothing else, it means that they have some health, so they can afford to take a shot or two. I can build construction wall. If I can just wall one in, and do shell block wall on the inside, and then I'll do a wall there, and that should leave him safe. Did we get the block from in here? I'm literally waiting for this block to get taken out before I build that wall there. There's a massive security hole, and I'm really just kind of hoping someone grabs this damn block. Please. Please grab this damn block, someone. Because remember, that were antelope got all the way down to like the 4th step before someone saw him. If he was here, he could just hop in and kill everyone, and the base would be done. This is like such a major security weakness right here. I just need someone to grab these stupid blocks. One's been tasked. We got 50 idlers. No one wants to grab this other block? Screw you, game. Screw you. Oh my god. Come on. It's fine. Don't look at it. That's how it works. If I don't look at the gaping security hole into the main meeting place of the base, nothing bad will happen. As long as I just ignore it, it'll go away. Oh, hold on. Did I turn these on? I did not. Caps lock on, caps lock is on. Alright. More coffins activated, because I'm wondering if this guy is one of ours. If he's supposed to go into a coffin. Did that dwarf literally just bring up... I wasn't paying attention. Did he just bring up a crown to drop it on the ground? Why? I don't have a military alert going on. What the hell is wrong with you idiots? The conditioner makes my hair floofy. And the hair's floofy doesn't mix with everything else correctly anymore. What are you out here for? Are you grabbing the body? He's grabbing the body. When we talk about things, they happen, like artifact splints. Yo. Didn't happen. According to the game, no such thing. I have a granite mug, and an applewood cup. Those are the only artifacts I've ever made here. Any other artifacts that may, perchance, happen to exist here is not our fault. We do not take responsibility for them. Look at everyone getting sick down there. Like, they just don't know what to do. Also, I never actually, like, try to refocus Armok Vision, did I? I think this would work best if I had it at that angle. That way you can get a bit of a close look up at what the hell I'm doing. Look at all that vomit piles in there. Holy hell. Does exposing them to light help them? Yes. So the longer they're underground, the more they get cave adaptation. If they are inside but above ground, it halts their cave adaptation but does not cure them of it. The more they are exposed to sunlight, the more they are cured of cave adaptation. Why does it sound like there's two beats going on? Good, it stopped. Water buffaloes are starving. Oh no. Won't someone think of the water buffalo? Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. I only see the calf. How am I supposed to get this other water buffalo? He's already here. Did they say they were both starving? I don't even see the... Yeah, there's a water buffalo here. Well, what's his problem? So, there are different tiers to cave adaptation. One, which is where a lot of them are now, which is just they get a bit dizzy. And then there's full-blown where they can't do anything. They start throwing up. So we've cured a lot of them from the throwing up phase, but they're still at the, oh no, sunlight, what do I do phase. So a bunch of them are like just dizzy. Some of them are dizzy and nauseous. Like I said, we're slowly curing them of cave adaptation. Is this 100% necessary? Kind of, yes. You don't want your dwarves like floundering around outside if you're trying to get them to come back in the middle of an invasion. More importantly, I don't know which of my haulers I'm going to be clicking over into the military, and I can't have my military experience in cave adaptation. That's how you get a dead military. So by doing it this way, I'm trying to cure them all of this. Now it looks like I'm peaking too high a bit. I try to do the thing so it'd be easier to pick up, but now it looks like I'm peaking. Oh, no, I think I'm good now. I think I lowered it just enough to keep me back in the yellow. Interesting. Yeah, that's like the one big issue. That's why my last base I did, the big old mountain hole playlist that I have on YouTube, literally the whole reasoning for that was because everything was above ground. So they never developed cave adaptation. So they were always ready to go no matter what. Problem is, so much of this base is below ground, they're going to develop cave adaptation. Even considering the fact that I had the floor over this so it was above ground to halt it, they developed major cave adaptation. Like just areas where they weren't developing more of it wasn't helping them. So now I've set it up so that the main tavern area actively cures them of cave adaptation. That's why this is exposed. Even though there's a floor there, it is above ground. So when they're in there, they don't get worse. The area with the animals, they don't get worse. The area in the main entrance hall, they don't get worse. And before the tavern, in the tavern, they didn't get worse either. But like I said, there's just so much area that is deep down, like the magma sea and stuff, that they were just going to get it no matter what eventually. Why do I see squares like that? Makes me think that you didn't get rid of something, game. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does it show that? Makes it look like there's something there. Yeah, whatever. I just want this block to go away. Seriously, is nobody gonna get that block out of there? Come on. There's 25 idlers. Nobody's gonna grab the shale block. What is happening down here? I should have they're not putting it in. Nobody's doing the job they're supposed to do. I fixed this whole bar block thing, right? Did I never select the stockpile? How did I have a blank select stockpile? Is caps lock on? Why can't I enable? The hell is going on? It's disabled my enable. Look. The fuck is going on? At least now it has an active one. Okay, there we go. Now they're doing it. Which means there's an opening. If there's an opening, someone should get the request to grab this soon. If they get their request to grab that soon, I'll be able to I'll be able to cover up that hole. What is going on in today's quote of the day? It is... That block is part of the tavern now. People come from miles away just to see that one block. Look at this block that we can't pick up like assholes. So now that I've fixed that, the stockpile should have open squares. And if the stockpile is open squares, it should send out active requests. Stop bringing up more bins. What the hell is going on? If it has open squares, the one on the bottom doesn't allow bins. Come on, just don't put any back. I think they're still putting... Oh my god, I hate bins. Someone grab the block. God damn it. Okay, new idea. There's a dump right here. I am dumping all these bins. Oh no. Forbid, unforbid. Dump. 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 There you go. You can't do a loop with them if I'm dumping them, can you? And you should bring them to the nearest dump, not the one up top. I forgot there were merchants here. They're bringing them to the other dump. You utter morons. What is the point of having a dump right here? What is the point of having a dump right here if you're going to bring them all the way up to get rid of them? Fine. I need to get rid of a wall now so I can access this dump. Why are you going out of your way? Where are they? Because we all know they're about to do this. Screw it. Just put them all in the dump. We'll figure it out from there. Now you have a bunch of empty squares. One of these empty squares has to be doing a command for grab the damn shale. Why do you hate me so? You know what? Screw it. Just grabbing everything else. Dump this one too. Screw it. They're all going to go there anyways. Pick them up. Sniper Joe 2. At which point? So at one point they were all really... Some migrants have arrived. Oh, goody. That extreme number is admittedly extreme. At one point, I had them all relatively good all the way up to about green. Right now, they're coming back down because there was a loyalty cascade where they all started attacking each other. So that number is cheated in, I grant you. But they are slowly going back down to about where they were supposed to be. Some were green, some were dark blue, some were teal, some were white. I had like 3 guys that were in yellow, red, or dark red. Really what that is happy thoughts. If you look at the tavern is completely engraved, completely smooth, filled with gold tables and chairs. We got really good booze on tap. There's foods there. They have a bartender, good mugs, nice quality koboldite. Same can be said for the temple, gold statues, 8 statues, statue to whoever they want to pray to. Library, also good high quality shit, engraved, gold, lots of good quality things there. All of their bedrooms are big 3x3 things. A bunch of them are engraved, not all of them yet, which reminds me, I should actually order up the bottom row to get engraved. A bunch of them are engraved from floor to ceiling. They have beds, and I've been slowly filling them with golden cabinets. That particular number, I don't want you to think 87. That top green should only probably be around 30. About 30 of those should be at the teal, and about 20 of them should be at the white. But they were all in the positive, and I had a bunch of people at green. There just shouldn't be 87 of them. That 87 is not legit. They're on their way down. These 32 right here, I think they're the guys that are going to come down to white. And about the time it takes them to get down to white, some of these guys will come down to teal, and then whoever was left comes down to dark blue. But also, I have a bunch of haulers who do all my menial crafting jobs, because that fulfills their need. That fulfills their need for doing actually crafting things, and I have them spend most of their time in the tavern. That generates happy thoughts. That's really it. The number one thing to do is just to give your people a lot of time off in the tavern and make it be a good tavern. Now, some of them might have a negative thought as of recently because I'm exposing them to the outside. Yeah, sunshine again. Right now we're getting a bunch of negative thoughts. This is them coming back down. Getting a bunch of negative thoughts because I'm purposely exposing them to outside. But they're tables, talking, euphoric, blah, 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 blah. Really what it is we need a better performer. I'm noticing this. There's a lot of boredom from the performer. So if I update my performer to say niche, we'll get another one. We'll have niche become a performance artist. Yes. Meant that in. There you go. We'll get some more performances going. We'll be good. The light, it burns. Like I said, they'll get cured of their cave adaptation eventually. Then they won't even care that much. Actually, I probably should cover them up again, but I still see a bunch of them throwing up. I shall try to think of well, I just watched some Dragon Ball Super. Is it good? Have they been doing good things in the Dragon Ball Super? So here's the goofy thing. Unforbid. I want to dump what is in you. Well, they take it out and put it in the dump if they are in fact in the dump itself. Actually, no, they're not in the dump itself. The dump is above them. So this will get them to take it out and dump it in itself. This will give me my damn shale blocks back. And the stupid bin. So yeah, we also, due to that same bug I was talking about earlier where we had a loyalty cascade, I had to retire the base temporarily and bring back to it. So I lost all my artifacts. They're on the base, I just can't use them for some reason. And a bunch of my stockpiles have gotten messed up, and half of my, or I should say, all of my manager orders have disappeared. So basically I'm having to reset everything. So what I just did is technically this is where they're landing. That's not the dump. The dump is where they're throwing it from up above. So I told them to take all of the blocks out of the bins that they just dumped and re-dump them. So they're going to bring them up to the roof and toss them back on the very same pile, but no longer in a bin. And then the ones that are no longer in a bin, I can just come back in and unforbid them, and we will bring them back to where they need to be. Screw that barrel. Why are they all getting tasked? Pause. No. No. Hold on, I'm about to cause a lot of anger. No. Don't bring it back down. I don't want the damn bins. They're so glitchy. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna... Oh. Who's resting injury? How did you get injured? What did you do? Oh, he walked in there and someone dumped it on his head. I suppose I should have been more wary of that. Someone threw the blocks on his head. That's so funny. Everyone else seems to be doing it fine. How did you get injured? Everyone else figured this shit out. Why are some of them still tasked? I want to see if someone's trying to grab a bin back. Have you found out wood bolts as a manager task? It seems I request 300, but I get like 6,000. Wood bolts. You mean like crossbow bolts? Well, the big thing is you have to remember, if you request 300, if you request them to do it, okay, here, let me tell you. So let's say I want to make bolts. Say I want to forge iron bolts. I'm going to forge one iron bolt. I'll tell him to forge it, and then I'll see when I get the alert. And because, yeah, what you're doing is you're not ordering a bolt to get done. You're ordering them to do the forge iron bolt command that many times. So I've only ordered him to do the iron bolt command once, but that's going to get me a stack of 20 bolts. So if you were to order him 30 times and you do that, or 300 times, you're ordering him to make 20 bolts 300 times. That is where you're going to get some crazy number like 6,000. They don't make the bolts individually. It's the same thing with mugs and cups. If you have them make a cup, I think they make 3 or 4 per command. So if you order 50 cups or mugs to be built, you're not going to have 50. You're going to have like 150 to 200 cups and mugs. That's the thing they have to keep an eye out for. However, the conditions, i.e. always make this until you hit that amount, will check the legit amount, not the amount of times it's been done. Yeah, so you can have one rock make 4 blocks, or you can have one rock make 3 mugs or whatever. I've always thought you needed to make a left and right boot. No. Well, that's weird. So I think under normal conditions, he makes a pair, but if they have a mood, they only make 1 because they're only allowed to make 1 thing in a mood for some reason. So manually, yes, you would have to watch out. You're going to get more than you think you are. Conversely, though, if they have a mood, you're only ever going to get the 1, which always makes your dwarf have 1 very, very protected boot or 1 very, very protected foot. Hey, Alapega. Welcome to the stream. Alapega and TikToks. TikToks, I think you're alive. Alapega may be dead. We lost a lot of dwarves earlier. So you may want to check to see if you're alive. And this is definitely not responding well since the abandon/reclaim. Why are none of them coming back up and grabbing these damn things? After I've forbidden them, that is. Or unforbidden them from them being dumped. Hold on. Let me make sure I grab all the damn blocks. Yeah, these are unforbidden. I should have a bunch of people coming up to claim these blocks right now. What is happening down below where we're not claiming blocks? Did he put a fucking bin back? Stop putting bins back. What is going on with this thing? Bars, blocks, blocks of anything. Stop doing bins. Ow. Good old long beard. Wipe your hooves and wiggle to dry your fur out. There's your haystack to sit on and munch on while you're here, you grazing creature, you. Now, is someone throwing up from combat? Who fought him? There's a buzzard. Ugh. The one issue with exposing them to sunlight is a buzzard flies in occasionally. I think we're mostly good right now, though, for cave adaptation. Like, a lot of people are running out here, no one's even getting nauseous anymore. Only he got nauseous. 2. Look at all the dwarves, and only 2 of them are cave adapted. 3. Any more? Who is still fighting? Is there a buzzard down here? Who is fighting? Oh no, they're just having like a barroom brawl down there. I think. No, there's a buzzard nearby. Oh, come on. I just want to at least purge them a bit. Green's the bad one, right? If I can get him the blue, I would let off. Yeah, green's the bad one. Blue's okay. Oh my god, who died? TikTok's The Hunter died to his wounds. The hunter died to a buzzard. Okay. It's just a buzzard. How is it these buzzards are getting kills? Oh look, some of them going back down now are only blue. We're making good progress. All right, why are they blinking? Oh, they're carrying his clothing back. Stop throwing up. Like, I'm seeing too many blocks ungrabbed. Like, why aren't we grabbing these blocks? Actually, what's happening to all the bins? I just thought of that. What's happening to all these damned empty bins? You're right, he probably has a name by now. No, he doesn't have a name. They're just regular old scratchy friend buzzards. Yeah, a bunch of them are downgrading the blues. So this is paying off. It's just annoying as hell. And none of them are coming back to grab the blocks. I've redone the block stockpile twice, I think. Why aren't we getting a bunch of people to haul the blocks back? PX. Let me just get rid of that entire thing. PB, bar block. No bars. Now the hauling route for bars, or sorry, for blocks, is angry because it's obsolete. So take that, take a new one. Only does blocks. Here we go. Thing below it. Only does blocks. That should send out a whole bunch of commands Because we now have an open stockpile. That might... Oh, no, no, no. I nearly forgot to not allow bins again. That does not allow bins. This isn't a complicated concept game. I just don't want you using bins. It looks like it worked this time. I'm seeing a whole lot of people trying to grab bins. Alright, that's a bunch of blocks that have been claimed. At least they're doing something, finally. Oh, I jumped to the end. Get those blocks back. I just wanted to get some of my blocks. This shouldn't have been that complicated. I might take like 1 or 2 dwarves and literally just give them only the job of cleaning. Just because of how much everyone ends up throwing up or occasionally bleeding. Like, who is walking around and just slowly dropping driblets of blood everywhere? Because no one's fighting. There's just some dwarf running around just... He's got a leaky artery. He's just like rubbing it all over the walls and the floor. Like, look, now there's 2 squares of blood. Who is bleeding everywhere? Have you seen what Tarn has added for... I have not seen what Tarn has added for necromancers. I have been completely wrapped up with school and school-like things. What has Tarn added for necromancers? Tell me. Tell me your secrets. Alright, if I go to drinks are good, food is good. But if I go to stocks and look for bins, I just want to get rid of them so bad. Papaya wood bin. Where's the dump? D. Unforbid. That might actually be in the trash, so I'm gonna leave you forbidden. Dump. Dump, dump, dump. Dump, dump, dump. I do tab. Ah, see, that's why I thought they might have things in them. Whatever, dump them all. Dump them all. I'm purging myself of these stupid bins. These ones are just wood, and I think they're emptied, so I'm fine with that. Dump all the damn bins. I want them out of here. If the necromancer is at their zombie cap, they can still raise more zombies, but they are added to a wilderness population instead. The wilderness population can still be used for invasions, but they are also able to roam on to player forts in the region and also encounter adventures. So basically, they can raise more undead, they just can't have control of them. Such regions become evil slowly, emanating outward visibly from the tower tile by tile. Those bins were gifts. No, they weren't. They're not gifts. They are annoying. I want to re-gift them if they're gifts. I want to return to Cinder. I want to bring them into the store, get my money, get like whoever gifted them to me's money back, and then I'll keep the damn money. I don't want these damn bins. I'm annoyed that the game made such progress at collecting bins. Who's reading the wiki? Oh, that's what what Steven said. Necromancers can infiltrate site graveyards and catacombs and sneak out some zombies before they're ready to attack. What the hell? Necromancers captured during such risky infiltrations are generally executed. Oh, okay, the necromancers might attack the dead things to get more zombies. Gotcha. He's also allowed zombies to build up the tower to raise the site cap a bit. Alright. Bayberry wood bin. Anything in you? No. Armor bin. Purge whatever I can from that bin. Applewood. Screw you, you're forbidden. Gem bin. How many gems are in one gem bin? Holy crap. Why do you hate me so? I don't know what, how, it was only 2 weeks. Why did they fill up everything with such stupid nonsense? Finish good bin. Yeah, I'd probably want the artifact back. I can't dump an artifact. I can't dump an artifact, but I can dump a bin with an artifact in it. Screw you. Screw you. In the greatest amount of screwitude that I want you to understand from me right now, game. Screw you. I can't get this artifact back out either. Like, I'm not the one that put those there. I'm gonna need to see if there's like some ownership glitch flag that I can do to undo that. So it'll let me grab those again. Screw the barrel. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, if I go back to finished goods before they start bringing these damn things back down. Do you allow bins? No. Do you allow bins? No. Do you allow bins? Already no. Already no. Animals, I never finished you. Food is getting moved to the other place. So, new route. New route. Called, animals. With a new stop. The stop pulls from this stockpile and it takes the animal shit. It's way up top and I can't see. Takes from animals. It gets a vehicle. There's its vehicle. Didn't I already have one set up for detritus? I did. Do you allow bins? No. No. Alright, let's see them sort this out. I think people are doing pretty decently. I'm not seeing any blinking X's anymore, I don't think. I think one way or another we have purged our dwarves of their weaknesses. Oh good, a stray alpaca. My favorite. My favorite. A stray, untamed alpaca. Beluga. Has engraved a masterpiece. Where is he still engraving? Oh, bedrooms. I suppose that makes sense. How are the... Did we already make the golden cabinets? I guess he did. I legit forgot to pay attention to that. I wonder how much gold is left, because now I gotta work on chests. And then once they have chests, they will technically have all the bare essentials that they will need in a room, so I won't have to worry anymore. There we go. Everyone's got a gold cabinet in the bedroom. 21 unknown bedrooms, 15 idiots who say they don't have a bedroom. Fixed. Who else doesn't think that they have a bedroom? Fixed. Anyone else? Fixed. Who's the next moron? Fixed. Like, this wasn't a complicated thing, guys. You just had to find an empty bed and take it. Which one of these aren't claimed? Oh, is that 2 nobodies in a row? It was. 3 nobodies in a row. Now, on one hand, these are mostly children, so that's a thing. But on the other hand, some of these aren't. So, they're just stupid. Because they find and assign these themselves, but this has been a while in-game, and these idiots haven't figured out where their beds are. ZXB. 3 units without bedrooms. Oh my god, that's a lot. Hold on. Let me finish getting people beds. Two, and there's one more idiot. Grab him. Everyone should now have bedrooms. I don't want to hear about people not having a bedroom anymore. And it was yet another child. ZXB. No units without bedrooms. 6 unowned bedrooms. I'm fine with unowned bedrooms. In order to handle some of the logistics taking over the world, necromancers can now raise a new type of intelligent undead from historical graves and battlefields. These currently have silly names like Hollow Haunt and Doom Zombie and so forth. They are under the control of necromancer, but can retain much of their world identity. Set up a barracks and call it a day. This is true. I've tried multiple times to get around to doing the barracks, and I keep forgetting to do this. Do I have excess beds? I do. I went from bed to a bag. Or to a rope. Is this how I did it? I feel like I went bed, chest, gap, bed, chest, but then bed, chest, and then gap. Yeah, no, okay. That's the way I did it. How many chests do I have? I don't want to use bags. I want to use chests. I know these idiots have a bunch of them. This will clear out one of my... This will clear out one of my stockpiles. Stupid shit. Can't help but notice that some of these aren't looking very chesty despite me hitting enter on chests. How did you end up being a bag? Build chest. Now, right now, that's going to look like a mixed color and stupid, but I'd rather get the function out of the way. And I'll work on making it be like good quality gold or something later. There we go. And that's cleared out our excess beds. That's cleared out a bunch of our excess chests. We now have 1 barracks and 1/5 of 1 barracks.
Ah, changed my mind.
I don't like them. I really don't have a specific thing against bags. I just prefer chests. I don't know. I feel like they look better. They look like if you're going to go into a barracks and it's in the type of fantasy setting where they have chests, are you going to expect to see the dude's armor and swords in a little like sack on the ground or in a chest? You're going to see that in the chest. Nobody breaks into somewhere and looks for the sack on the ground. How are they doing on getting these blocks out of the way? We're doing decent. Oh, I just forbid a thing I wasn't supposed to. Let's see. Need the gym bid for bin. Alright, let them... Fuck, I think I just unforbid a bin. Whatever, let them figure out what they're doing. I'll work on what's left. Alright, so it looks to me like nobody's throwing up anymore, or even getting nauseous. Am I right in that regard? Like, have we mostly purged our people of... No, there's a guy in the lower left. I see him now. One dude who still gets nauseous. And, like, throws up a bit, but most of them aren't even getting dizzy anymore. I think we've actively, like, purged a bunch of them. 2, 3... How are a bunch of them getting ill on the way back? Hold on. You were good a second ago. Now you're sick? So there's 3. Point out that at least 2 of them are nobles, so I don't care. I love the idea of a well-known zombie running off. But the bag is expertly woven and dyed. Now reading the update. Well, I don't dye my bags, so whatever bags they have are not going to be expertly dyed. They might be expertly woven. They're definitely not going to be dyed. Alright, back down below. So I need that one dwarf on. How are there people that are injured? How are you in? Are these all from the buzzard? What? How are you this injured? Holy shit, look at his arm. What the fuck? Someone take care of this man. Where's the doctor? Where's the chief doctor? Dressing wound. Why wasn't that already up in here? Like, that's what I have chests and bags for. I know some of these have to be in bags. You should have all the material you need right here. What isn't here? Thread, cloth, it's all here. Why did you walk somewhere? Oh my god, do you just deep down in you hate me? Where are you going with this? You used some of the cloth, and now where are you going? You better be storing it in your own stockpile. You better not leave the base. Where? Where and or why? Okay, new job. Doctor? Doctor doesn't have to do stupid shit. How about that? Chief Doctor. Do a read. Why are some of them red? Okay, they're not red anymore. I don't know what the hell that was. Chief Doctor. Guess what? You take care of people. It is not your job to put things back. Grab whatever you can, take care of people, and then figure out how to take care of more people. None of this putting shit back in the wrong location nonsense. I don't even know why you're grabbing from anywhere else. Oh, and for that matter, hold on, for that matter, where are the nurses? The doctors who don't actually diagnose. You. Same thing. Not a thing you care about. I like how somehow the peasants don't have to do anything. Like, what kind of scam is that? They don't have a job, so they don't have to do any other job either? Screw you, you're both haulers. Other people are carrying shit while we have people who do nothing not carrying shit. Baffling. No. No, it's not. Look at this. It almost looks like more people are treating faster. Weird. Except for that one dude is still returning that. Why aren't you using the things from the hospital? What is the point of having a hospital if you don't use the things in the hospital? Like, am I the one that's wrong here? Am I crazy? What is still here? Because it doesn't look like people are grabbing these anymore. Oh, anything that's grown. Yeah. Screw that. I don't care about the grown shit. Ah, no, I'll take it. I'll trade it to someone else. A cavefish leather? Cave... Would that be scale? Am I crazy? Why is that not like cavefish scale armor? Can you make leather out of cavefish? Let me rephrase this. Can you make leather out of fish? Who cares if they're cavefish? No, you're forbidden. You. How do you have yet more blocks than you? Oh my god, the damn gym bins. Oh yeah. The two effing artifacts. Another gym. The third effing artifact. Another gym. You're forbidden. Applewood, you're forbidden. Another gym. Bayberry. Cowbone Amulet, get that back. So I gotta take them back and I gotta find some way to get the fucking artifacts back. With their bins, I guess. 3 artifacts I can't use, and God knows why I can't use them. There's a child down there throwing up. course they're not respected. They ask for stupid shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 count and 11 barons. All each demanding something. That is 11, 12, 13. That's 13 total mandates I could have running at once. Now I'm supposed to follow most of these? Oh my god. And they each want a nice fancy bedroom. The fancy bedrooms, at least, I could probably end up doing at some point. That's not hard, just all the mandates. Make this, make that. Don't export this, don't export that. There's another bins being brought out. What are these bins? How are these bins not showing up till now? Why is it so hard to just get rid of bins? Kind of want to go into like the raws the next time I do the next base we do and just remove bins. Remove bins, remove barrels. Oh no, you need barrels for the one thing. Remove bins. Barrels I can work on, but no bins. Alright, now that all that's being brought back in, and we're getting tons and tons of blocks, bins equal barrels. No, they don't. There are a few things that require a barrel to make something. Nothing requires you to have a bin to make it. I want to know, what is the point of a hospital if the doctors don't get any of the supplies from the hospital? Like, that's annoying. Alright. How do we get fish? Do we have someone fishing? More importantly, who are you and how are you in the water? How? You can't just be like, yo, I'm gonna be in the water today. Don't mind me being dead. How is this idiot in the water? Like, I'm gonna get haunted. I don't even know who that is. How did he end up in the water? Why? Alright. Are you a new dwarf? I've tried repeatedly to make sure that I didn't have someone fishing. I mean, I suppose we're getting to the point where I should have someone fishing, but who are you? Why aren't you fishing when you're supposed to? You're some new dude who says that you're a good... I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, you two, you're haulers. I don't care what you say. You say you're a decent fisherman, so I'm going to call you a water wizard. Admit that. And then we'll go to the damn water wizards. And turn them off like they're supposed to be. And by turn them off like they're supposed to be, I mean the other guy's way less, so he's just going to be a hauler now. Thank you for the fish, though. I didn't need it. We've got thousands of food right now. I wasn't that worried. What was the alert? Vegetation to face something. Well, what do you want me to do? It's the stupid mud. What does red mean? Doesn't that mean you're, like, wounded? Oh, no, you're... What is your issue? Oh, you're stressed out. Stressed because you have to keep taking care of people? Don't be a doctor, then. I mean, you don't have a choice in it. I'm saying what job you are, but, you know, still. Try to not be so good at being a doctor, then. Alright, what do we have over here? At least the list is down to, like, a page. This looks like it's a page. Yep. Bar block bin. Do you hate me? Do you, deep down in your very soul, hate me? I think legally you have to answer the truth if you hate me. Alright, and then let me go down and make sure that you don't allow bins. Stop. Speaking of bins, there's already another bin. I guarantee you what took them so long to get that bin up there is because they were carrying an entire bin filled with just gigantic metal bars. You can do all the hearts you want. I hate bins. Bins are bad. I don't care how many times you try to give me little cutesy reinforcing hearts of friendship and justice. Alright. Hairwood bin, you're trash. Gem bin. There we go. Redo this. I don't care. I don't care what. No. No. There you go. There's my reply. Angry dwarves don't care about your reinforcing hearts of justice and camaraderie. I still don't even know why there's things on the ground out here. Is there a location there? No, there isn't. By the way, didn't I make a dump down here? I did. Not once have they used it. Just get rid of that. They're not paying attention to that. Who was fighting? The hauler was fighting. Oh, we got hit in the head by an iron bar. Oh, 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 oh. All right, we done looping ourselves. We done looping ourselves. Alright, that still has a gem in it to get fished out. Oh my god. So glad the hauler survived the iron bar. I mean, hell, knowing them, they'd find some way to die to a buzzard again. Okay. No. Trying to think. So here's the thing: we're past midnight. I've done this for 8 hours, and I'm only gonna degrade from here. That being said, our major projects for today were essentially finished. The murder hospital, complete with washing trough that they have to walk through, completed. We tested this. It works well. The bedrooms have all been moved down into. All the bedrooms are now occupied, and all the bedrooms have a gold cabinet. Next stream, next Saturday stream, the big focus is going to have to be chests for those ones. Yeah, it's literally what I do every Saturday. This is Saturday stream, 8-hour marathons. So next Saturday will have to be chests.
I shall try to think of something else.
We're going to have to figure out some way to murderate every single noble. Between streams, I know I say a lot of things I need to do between streams, but I absolutely have to redo the auto brewing and the auto clothes making. The food and stuff can be sorted out during next time. The major thing would be, it's a major building thing. It would have to be rooms for the nobles, either murder rooms or bedrooms. Speak of a noble and I get a 12th baron. 13 barons. One count, 13 barons, because golly gee. Remember, I myself am not a barony. I just happen to have barons in my base. I am not a barony, because I'm not allowed to have a barony. Make the nobles wear creatures, have them fight to become the true leader. That would be pretty funny, actually. I feel like I might lose my base trying to do that, but that would be pretty funny. Oh, that's what it is. I need to work on the barracks. It's gotta be the main focus. So we gotta finish up the bedrooms. I gotta do a prison, a barracks, and I've got to do the chests in the regular bedrooms. Chests in the regular bedrooms. Finish the barracks. Make jails. Make noble rooms. Because all the other rooms are actually basically done now. And let us not forget Dwarf Fortress on Steam. Yes. Let us not. Have they announced anything for that? Like anything further? Like a release date or something? and mod support. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just say that. You can't just drop that on a dude 8 hours in. Be like, don't forget this. Did they announce anything for it? All right, and also I'll see if there's someone to raid. So I'm doing Dwarf Fortress or something right now. Get back over.
Changed my mind.
I'm gonna sneeze. Shut up. What's going on for Dwarf Fortress? I've got on my wish list. I haven't heard anything new. Time is subjective. No, it's still nothing. All right, Twitch. Who's on right now? Is there someone to raid? There was an article thing. Let me find it. Did it have like a date or something? Well, no one that I know is on right now. There's Slow Beef doing Shadow of the Colossus. Who else? Can I look up? Is Cupo on? No, because he'd be showing up on the left, wouldn't he? No, not really. There's no Cupo.
Changed my mind.
There is Bell Tower. I don't know who this person is, though.
Sir, here's the list. Looks like we're out of these things here, you see?
Yes.
Oh, and when I click him, it says he's not on. He is somehow on, but not on. Whatever. So, no, I'm not really seeing anyone. All right, well, that kind of sucks. All right, you, for alt save you over here. Let's make sure that we thank everyone who supported us during today's stream. Hold on. I think I can do this right.